TV. Got Rich Grant in the building. Exclusive interview. We in the studio. We in the lab. Don't go nowhere. Go get your chips. Go get your soda. We'll be right back. So tell me, Rich, what would be some advice that you would give to artists these days that are out doing music? You know what I mean? That are out here chasing their career, going after music, wanting to break into the industry and stuff like that. What's some advice that you can give them, like as far as being, just because you don't like something, don't mean that you're hating?
Really, for real, like it was a big era in my own career that I had to come to a realization. Like, I was so critical of everybody's music.
Right.
I was so like, yo, that's trash, man. What you doing? That sounds so bad, and that's like.
Right.
Really, like, I would make posts that seemed like I was almost like I was a hater, but it wasn't. I wasn't hating other people. I was hating myself, because artistically, it's hard to share what you do,
Right.
and really be ready for the criticism that's going to come.
Yeah, exactly.
And people don't understand. Like, if Beyonce drop a video tomorrow, she'll have like 1 million people that says, that's trash, it's horrible.
Right.
Oh, bitch, you're terrible. Like,
Right.
but for people like me that have not gotten to that level, like, one person that says, I don't like that, can just totally ruin.
Right, that's what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I found myself just caught up in that web, like, and a lot of people are caught in that web and they don't understand that you really are so critical of other people because you're not happy with what you're putting out.
Right, I see what you mean.
You know, like, it takes a lot of fucking, excuse me, my mama, it takes a lot of oomph to put out something you created,
Yeah.
and to subject yourself to public
Oh yeah.
opinion.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to do that. So now, like, for me, I have to sit back and tip my hat to people that, like, even if it don't sound good,
Right.
you was confident enough to put that out there, and I wasn't.
Right.
Even when it sounded good to me, I sat in a room and I felt like, yo, this is dope.
Yeah.
But I wasn't confident enough to let the world tell me that.
Right. I see
But
what
it's
you mean.
people that put their music out and people like, yo, hey, that's garbage, that's terrible. But I gotta take my hats off to them.
Yeah, because that is the first step.
It's so hard to subject yourself to public opinion.
I definitely agree with you.
And for people that are confident enough to do that, I tip my hat to you. I guarantee you that if Bill Gates had a Facebook page, he would never address people that don't like him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How many times have you, I've seen Oprah post videos, how many times has she said, and to all you people that don't like me,
Right. You keep doing mentions.
she don't give a shit.
Right.
Like, why? Why give energy to that?
Right. Because that's what it's about. It's the energy.
It's the energy, bro. It's people that look at you, and it's people that are post about energy, like people that talk about what you give is what you'll get, but you talk about what you don't like every day, and then you wonder why people always talking shit.
Right, exactly.
It boils down to, like, when I look at pictures, like when you talk about Picasso and people that painted pictures, I can look at a picture that looks like they just splashed paint all over the room.
Right. Right.
And the world's like, yo, that's genius.
It's priceless.
Oh my God, it's priceless. And it's worth $5 million.
Right.
But it's a bunch of paint splash on it. Look, your son, your baby could do that shit. You know, like, look, here, take all this paint and just walk all over this canvas. And it's genius to people. Like, it's just, perception is everything.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that.
And we get caught up in it, and I got caught up in it myself, and I really had to look at myself like, yo, I'm really kind of like a hater, because I can't knock people that's putting out their product to the world and not scared to share it. And I'm sitting over here on what I think is masterpieces, and I'm not sharing it to the world at all. When Biggie went into the booth and Puff put that Juicy beat on. All the homies was like, nigga, what is that? Corny, nigga, what is that? You know what I'm saying? And Biggie, hey, yo, nigga, what I'm supposed to do with that?
Right.
Like, that's so, what the fuck you mean?
Right, step outside your comfort zone.
That shit is so fucking corny, and everybody was laughing. It was corny.
Right.
And the nigga said, yo, listen. Bring your gangster to this.
Right.
Don't jeopardize who you feel, who you are. Just do you on this.
On this.
And now, my nigga, look. If Juicy come on in the club right now today, are the people gonna go crazy?
Gonna go crazy.
That shit rocking.
It's rocking. Definitely.
They had to understand, like, look, the best hits happen outside of your comfort zone.
Right.
My nigga, you've been picking the beats that you like for the last 10 years, and guess what you doing?
Same thing.
You got a couple people buying beers at the Big Fish Pub.
Right.
But you ain't got outside your comfort zone.
Right, I see what you mean. I definitely agree with you, man. So, Rich, let me ask you, when you're in a session with an artist, how do you like to work? How do you like to work? How do you like to set up? How do you like the artist to be? Do you like for them to write on spot at the moment, already have something together? How do you like to work when you in your session, in your zone?
If we're working in my zone,
Yeah.
I like to say, how do you feel?
To go from there?
How do you feel? Are you angry? Your girl fucked up?
Right.
Money low? It's
Why is
issue.
that?
How do you feel? Because I want to tap into the feeling. Because what's missing in music today is feeling. Them songs from the 70s, the 80s, back then in them days, they was all based on feeling,
Right.
emotion.
Facts.
Now, when you make a song based on emotion, you get clowned.
Yeah, that is.
Drake put a song out right now. Oh, this nigga emotional because he loved this girl and he talked about her. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, some of the best music.
The emotion is what makes the music amazing.
Right.
If there's no emotion, then why are we listening to it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
why would I listen to something that lacks emotion? Like music wise, like sometimes I like to sit in my room, this room I built, lock the door, and put on something and lose myself
Right.
in the emotion.
Right.
What's wrong with emotion? What's wrong with being emotional? What's wrong with any of that? I still got a no trespassing sign, and I got a whole bunch of guns. That means that when I kill you dead on the sidewalk outside, that
Right.
I might be a gangster in some kind of way. That even though I'm emotional about my music,
Right.
that I'm not a corn.
Yeah.
What makes you like people now these days? Like it's like, yo, you like this? You're emotional. Oh, you like Drake?
Oh yeah, you that type.
Ah, nigga, you this, that,
You this
another.
type.
No, nigga, I like Drake and I'll beat you up.
Right, for real.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
Sade, and I like.
And I like
this, and
Shadi, whatever, nigga.
feel
Like I like all of that. I like everything. I like music that touches my.
Emotions.
You know what I'm saying? And then anything else that doesn't, like, if it makes me want to drop a few dollars, cool.
Right.
But people just like it's just a new era now. Like this new era is just like a whole bunch of people that just want to. It's like black businesses in the hood.
Right.
If you get a little bit of shine, you get a little bit too popular. People want to Cain and Abel. Like it's like Cain and Abel. Nah, he's garbage anyway. He's terrible. He's whatever.
Right. Right.
This is an era now. Like I've really sat in a room with people that will say, "I don't like him. I don't like that man. I can't stand him, man. I can't stand him." And I'll be like, and I'll ask, "What did he do? What happened? What did he do to you?" Nah, nothing. There's just something about him.
You don't even know that man. Really.
Wait. It's just something about him.
Yeah.
Did he Did he do something to you? Did he steal from you? Did he set you up? Did something? No, it's just something about him, man. I don't know. It's just something about him. I don't like him. That's this era. Like,
Right.
you know, honestly, it's something about him and you don't like him, but you don't know him at all.
Right.
Man, I have to eliminate you from, like, you can't be around me. There's something about him. You gotta go, man.
I like that right too. Tell me, Rich, well, what you do is a very significant craft, not an easy craft. But tell me how important is beat making and production to a lot of what artists do with making hot records, classic records, good music. Let them know a little bit about that first step. Because I mean, I think some artists don't really understand how beat selection plays a big role. So let them know a little bit about that.
My beat selection is so major to this game. Like, to be honest, I think, like, beats are like the originator of whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's step one. I mean,
it's step one. Like, think about songs. Have you ever felt like, I just want to go buy me a acapella rap CD?
yeah, I mean, sometimes.
I just want me a CD, just a acapella raps.
Nah.
Holy shit. Let me get a whole collection of acapella raps. No, but how many people would buy an acapella beat CD? Like, I just want a beat CD all day.
All day.
Like, beats are what inspire.
Right. I can ride like that.
And people don't really understand, like, we're in a new era now where somebody can go online right now and just rip beats. I can rip beats right now.
Right.
Without paying for them. People that are charging for their beats, I can show you how I can rip their beats and not pay for them at all. And that's what's wrong now.
Right.
And that's what makes me so mad about this era, because you can shoot that lane I bought waves. I bought all of them shit.
Yeah.
Like, the waves I bought was $9,000.
Right.
But you can get that shit offline, pirated, for the free.
Right.
And now, in this era now, like, people look at the beat maker like we are almost like the bottom of the barrel.
Right.
And that's why, like, I post shit sometimes just to defend us. And it's people that jump on there and act like, yo, well then, you know. Rappers need to be paid for their bars. Niggas need to be like,
yeah.
Songs that have been made that just sound like they was tossed together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could feel when the song feels like it was made.
Right.
And that's what's missing in the game, man.
Yeah, that inspiration, like, and I can understand some of the music being made just at the drop of the hat, off of something that you would never thought of, just like that, like a light comes on. And those are some of the best songs, some of the greatest songs, and the most meaningful songs.
Yeah.
Like you're saying. So I definitely agree with you, Rich, on that. I definitely agree with you on that.
The money. And you got this.
Oh, that's the tower right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that time, this is a 2007 model when it first jumped off.
Yeah, well, oh, man.
When he first decided he was gonna do that, and that stupid ass inbox.
Yeah.
All of these came from the beginning stages. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was, like, people fell out. You get caught up in the Atlanta lifestyle, and I just got locked into a room, and I had to decide, like I love music my whole life.
Right.
Things fell out. Like, I won't go into too many details.
Yeah.
I'm 7 years removed, so I'm good.
Exactly. Yeah, you know how to go.
I just started to learn myself. And I had some money at that time, and what ended up happening was I had yes men around me.
Right.
They like, bro, that shit dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, nigga, that's dope.
Tell
Like,
you
oh
everything
shit,
good.
nigga, like you on now, like we good.
Right, right,
And I still got them beats in the archive.
right.
But because I had the money to toss around, and I had the yes men around me to encourage me to try to put that shit out,
Right.
I presented it to people.
Right.
Even
right.
though I doubted myself, like, yo, this ain't good, but they just were so adamant
Yeah.
about being the yes men that they
Right.
were,
They gonna
that
tell
I presented it, and basically, long story short, I was told, hey, whatever you've been doing to get the money you get, don't quit,
you. Right.
cause this shit ain't for you.
Right. You like what?
But
Yeah.
I'm a competitor.
Right.
Like I like, yo, what you mean?
Yeah. Don't tell me. I
So
can't
when
do
he
something.
told me that, I'm like, all right.
Right.
Alright, like even in the back of my mind, I knew that it wasn't that good.
Right.
But when he shit on me like that, I didn't take it like, yo, you a hater, because it wasn't that good.
Right.
And I went back to the drawing board. I locked myself in a room for 7 years, man, and now I'm making what I'm making now.
Definitely, man.
And now confidently, I'll walk in the room with Jay-Z right now, and I believe that he'll pick at least 5 out of my 20.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
you perfected your craft. You put
because
that
I
time in.
don't, hey, look, I'm a competitor, man.
Right. No, but that's what's up though. I mean, definitely, like you said, over the years you put time in and learned yourself, perfected your craft, man. And that's why now, watching you make beats, I see that you flow so smoothly over the keys. It seems like you really know what sound you want to put next to your beats. And even just talking to you now, you have a real good knowledge of the craft too, Rich.
I made my first beat at 31 years old. I ain't gonna tell you how many years later I ain't got that.
No. So,
But I made my first beat at 31 years old.
Right, you took that step, like you said, you
You know
finally
what
got
I'm
to the
saying?
point of
It's
like,
no, but it just seems that people put a cap on our music.
right.
But if I was a rock and roller, and at 53 years old, I said, man, I've been chasing my dream forever.
Right.
I'm about to put a rock album out. Nobody would look at me and be like, yo, no, you took, oh man, holy shit.
Right.
You're breaking the mold. No, you're gonna fail. It's never gonna happen. You're what?
Right.
It'll be cool.
Yeah.
But if I was like, yo, I'm 38 and I'm about to put my first rap album out, people are like, oh, holy shit.
Oh, it's a straight
You owe the dirt, like you are, oh, the world has come to an end, like, yo, that's never gonna make it, because we have a crab bucket mentality.
Right, no restrictions.
Now we're in the email era where, yo, I'm like, he's working on his album, the Red's working on his album,
Yeah.
and Rich got some beats. And then Michael said, email me some beats, the Red, email me some beats.
Right.
Okay, cool. But now you're going to just take the beat and decide what you want to do with it based on how you felt, as just like he is,
Right.
as opposed to if we was in a room and I said, man, when I made this beat, this is how I was feeling, bro.
Right.
As opposed to like, yo, like this how I feel.
Right. And then everybody can relate to that.
And then you relate like, yo, I wasn't even feeling like that when I heard it, but now that you say that,
Right.
and that's what happened in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s R&B.
Yeah.
That's why that shit is all missing now. Because we're in the era of the single chasers.
Right.
Like, that sounds hot, let me do it. As opposed to, I feel that, let me
Right. I
make
feel
it.
that song. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I feel like, that's why like music is a hobby to me right now.
Right.
And people like, yo, bro, you could be, like, you'll be rich if you would do this. Because I just like to make music. I just love to
Right.
sit in here and make music.
Right. And you got a passion
And it makes
for
me,
truth.
and it makes me cope with my household too.
Right.
Sometimes I want to deal with her ass. I want to get away from that. Get away from her complaining. Let me come here and make a beat. Like, let me come here and make some
get
music.
lost in the music, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? I like to get lost in it.
Right.
I
And
would
that's
talk
why I
so
say you passionate with what you do. I mean, even from talking to you, meeting to you, seeing your posts, and how you do your tutorials, because I watch some of your tutorials too.
Right.
I can tell you really have a passion for this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you said, it's an escape. You do this because you like to do this, not to, oh, let me make a beat, or let me put out some more stuff because I need to stay relevant, stay hot, or let me switch my style up because this is what's going.
Right.
You do Rich Grand and do Rich Grand to the fullest.
For sure.
And it just happened to come out like money, man. Like gold, man.
Appreciate it, man.
You know what I mean? So
Appreciate it, man.
definitely. We had to come get in here and get a chance to get a little personal interview exclusive with you, so they can get to know Rich Grand, your perspective, how you got into beat making, how you got into music. Because I mean, even the Atlanta situation, I didn't know that. I'm learning something from about you now, and that's great. Just to really get the personal feel. So I mean, they can get to know how you get down, Rich Grand, how you feel with music, what got you started, some of the equipment you work on off of, and just to come let you know that we see you working, man, because we really hear about the buzz through the internet, in the streets. Some cats that I grew up with, they happen to know you, I know you, I got a sample of your beats, man, so definitely to come tell you, man, keep doing what you do. You definitely are a pillar in this Arizona hip-hop scene, man, so definitely, any advice that you can give, any support you can give to the city, being from Chicago, and getting a different perspective that a lot of cats out here haven't seen.
I want one things I want to say is to the Arizonas, man, stop thinking that out of towners, there's this out of towner thing. Kill that.
Right.
Real out of towners respect the hell out of Arizonans. Y'all are the shit. If you come to Chicago right now, you will get treated like royalty.
Right.
You don't understand your position. If you want to make it a street thing, if I could say as a little, just trust me. As an Arizonan, you are the shit to people east of Nebraska.
Right.
And you don't have anything to prove. We love y'all. I love Arizona. I am a Chicagoan die hard to my soul.
No doubt. I see you talking about them Cubs all the time.
But I love it here.
Yeah.
And y'all have so much talent here. You don't have to compete. You're not competing. You are small on the grand scale of things because of numbers.
Right.
Stop competing. You are the shit. There's so many talented artists here. But here is something I learned in my walk. What you feed is what will grow. Macklemore has been the biggest rapper of the last 3 years. But nobody's checking for Seattle hip hop. Nothing wrong with being selfish. It's nothing wrong with concentrating on yourself and making your sound relevant. There's nothing wrong with that. Friendly competition is great. If I hear a producer that I fuck with, Checking Traps.
Yeah, shout out to Checking Traps. We got some heat.
Any of them. Izzy, or it's a youngster named Izzy. I don't know if it's Izzy on the beach, whatever his name is. He's dope. All of these cats, Izzy, Manny, Max Manny, he has platinum hits. All of these people, when I hear their beats, I don't think to myself like, yo, oh fuck him. I think like, yo, he came with it. Now,
Right.
Hey, let me get on my shit. Like, friendly competition is cool. Which one you think is better? And we can all sit in the same room and laugh and joke about it and have fun because we're building.
Right.
Instead, y'all like a crab bucket. Arizona's the shit. And y'all next up here, man. Like, really, for real, people are moving here in an abundance. This is an amazing city. The culture that you don't think you have is building. And you need to put that shit together and understand that we, and I'll include myself in this, is we can make some amazing shit happen. because I watched it in Atlanta. When Big Boy and Andre got on the stage and they said, yo, y'all, the South is about to do this and y'all gonna see what's what at the Source Awards. Back in the day when people didn't respect Atlanta. And y'all have the opportunity to do that if you will stop competing with each other. And stop thinking that here is the only place that is filled with hate. Because check it out, I lived in Atlanta from 2003 to 2009. Gucci Mane beef with T.I., Gucci Mane beef with Jeezy, motherfuckers died. Motherfuckers beef with everybody, Luda beef with everybody. Everybody was beefing with everybody. It was so much beef in the A, but people here would like to just look. You shit on your own. You shit at home so much. You don't pay attention that it's way more hate in the bigger scenes.
Right.
Man, I'm here, man. I'm ready to help you all put this shit out, man, and get together. You have an amazing scene. It's a lot of talent here. It's just small. So what's wrong is we can see everything all at once.
Right.
It's all right there for us to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not so spread out. So people tend to think like it's more hate when it's not. It's way less here. It's less talent and it's less hate. And it's only because it's so small.
But definitely some potential out here, so.
Man, there's so much potential here, man. But it's too many people that's concentrating on what they don't like.
Right.
All of the potential. I can look at the people that are potentially great every day and watch them post something about, hating ass niggas, hating ass this, hating ass. Like, why are you even folks?
Yo, Channel 43 Insane TV. We back from commercial break. Glad y'all sticking with us, man. We still here exclusively with Rich Grand in the exclusive studio, man. Just a little question and answer, going over beats, going over topic of discussions, and just hip hop and urban culture, man. Rich Grand, what's good, man? You really gave me a chance to get in here and get exclusive with you, get to know you a lot better, hear some of these exclusive beats, and really just pick your brain, man, on hip hop, music, errors, what you like to work with when it comes to equipment, how you like to work with artists, and you gave us some jewels today, man. And I think some jewels that artists can take with them. Definitely, I can take some information like that and make it for the better where hip hop is going, in Arizona and stuff like that, man. So definitely give them some lap forward, anything that you want to give them before we roll up out of here.
No, I mean, I'm walking proof. Like, people talk like in hip hop, like people look like they put an age limit on it. It almost seems like a crab bucket. Like, I made my first beat at 31.
Right.
I don't have nothing major accomplished. The most major accomplishment I have right now is that people recognizing what I do.
Right.
Even here in Arizona, which I love it. So I wish I would quit competing with everybody else. Like, you know, just have friendly competition amongst each other, because
right.
It's amazing here, and you would be surprised how many people want to be here where you at. Just enjoy yourself with it, man. Just make what you feel. Stop chasing singles. And look, I'm here in Arizona. Holler at me, man. Like, I fuck with you tough. Here I go. Call me. Hit me up. Facebook, Rich Grand, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. Hit me up, man, and I'm right here. Let's make this music happen.
Definitely. Well, there you have it, Channel 43 Insane TV. Had to get a good segment of producing, production, and beat making, man. Rich Grand, Arizona, Channel 43 Insane TV.
Yeah.